Oh my god.
This thing friggin' moves.
Well, boys, this is not clickbait. I just bought a 2022 Tesla Plaid Model S. I'm sure it looks really good from that angle, but this is actually a salvage title car that I got from Copart. It's been rear-ended. This thing came up for auction a few weeks ago, and when I saw it, I just knew we had to place a bid on this thing, and here we are. I got a crazy idea a few months back, and I just wanted to do something pretty crazy that involved a Tesla Plaid. So this will be a future project car on the channel. For right now, we're probably just gonna leave it as is, have some fun with it, but it's not gonna look like this forever, guys. So don't worry, we're not turning into an EV channel or nothing like that, but I just had this idea, and it was definitely a step outside of my comfort zone, especially with all the Honda Civics we usually build on the channel. But I wanted to change it up a little bit and try something new. And here we are. We got ourselves a Tesla, and I'm gonna take you guys a few weeks back to when the auction went live on this thing, and we ended up getting it. It was kind of tough to actually get this in our possession, but it's here now. We got it running today, and I am so freaking pumped. This thing is sweet, and I hope you guys are really excited for what's to come when we actually get to work on it. And I'd like to hear your guys' guesses on what you think we're gonna do to this thing. But like I said, for right now, we're not gonna touch it, just have some fun. But yeah, let's go back a few weeks when the auction went live. So I'm currently on Copart right now, and I have officially placed my very first bid on the website, and I am the winning bid as of right now for a Tesla Plaid. I'm looking at this guy right here. This one is in a lot in Atlanta, and we are winning. I only put a $50,000 bid in. The reserve has not been met, so the current winning bid is $49,250. I believe it's going to go higher than that. I just threw a bid in there just to kind of see where it was sitting, but this has been hit in the rear, as you can see, but all of the major structural components appear to be fine. You know, nothing with the suspension seems wrong. I wanted to get a running and driving car, and this one is a run and drive. It comes with the keys, and this one looks perfect for what I want to try to do. I've had this idea that I've wanted to try with a Tesla Plaid for so long, but these boys are very pricey, as you can tell. So I've been trying to set some money aside to see if we can make this possible. I do have more ready to go if we have to go higher, but I really don't think I want to spend much over like $65,000 on this guy. It's about all I have the stomach to do right now, but we will see what happens. I'm just recording this just in case something becomes out of this Tesla right here. There's another one in Tampa I'm looking at, but I just got this awesome idea that requires a Tesla Plaid, and I've just been wanting to try it out for so long. So we'll see if we can win this one. This one ends tomorrow, and if not, is what it is. We'll move on to the next. We're at 2 minutes left on this Plaid here, and it's about to come up. I have no idea what it's gonna go for. I'm kind of nervous, but I really want it. I upped my buying power a little more than I should have.
Oh my god.
So hopefully the paychecks go through this week if we end up getting it. But she's at 2 minutes left. So far my max bid is now at $65,000, and it's next. And the current bid is $54,000, and I am winning it right now. And I don't know if it met the reserve, but we will see. Oh, I can't even add anything now. Now that it's next, I just gotta be.
Gotta wait for it to go.
If my laptop died.
Oh, here it is, brother. Here it is.
We're winning it so far.
You're winning it 54.
Dude, just go. Just end it. But I don't know if the reserve has been met. Is that it?
Bruh. I think you just bought it.
Maybe. It said sold on approval because it had a reserve, and I don't know what the reserve was because when...
That was easy. Hopefully, I mean...
Dude, wait, what just happened? It said sold on approval.
Dude, I was expecting so much more drama.
I thought there was going to be a whole war to get it. Let me see. Awaiting seller response. So I think it comes down to them accepting that because it did have a reserve.
I bet you it didn't hit reserve, so they're going to see if they want to sell for that.
Frick. They're probably going to put it back up.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Nonetheless, I mean, if they do take that, that would be cool.
The reserve was 85.
They ain't getting that, buddy. Dude, I don't know. I guess.
What's counter bid? Is this for me now? Like I can tell them what I'm willing to pay? I don't know how this works.
I don't know. I would wait for bid status. I would wait to see if they accept or deny it.
Update on the Tesla from last night. Turns out they did not give us a counter offer at all, and they just rejected the bid entirely. And now it has been relisted, and it will go live once again in about 2 days. And I already went ahead and put my max bid in again. We'll try this a second time. They have the reserve on there. I don't know if they kept it the same. I'm assuming they might have because they're still trying to get that. So we'll see what happens. Not giving up on it just yet. All right, guys, round 2. The Tesla is up next. We have our max bid in right now at 65. I am currently winning it once again, and it's at 53 right now, which is similar to what it went for the first time. It's still on reserve. Don't know if they dropped that reserve down, but we'll find out. Here, hold on. It's not official yet. We got to get the music going. Got to get the intense music. All right, once this Dodge Ram sells, we're up.
We got a bidding match between Georgia and Florida going.
Should we get a Dodge Ram real quick?
Nope, Georgia's taking it.
Oh, not unless I have something to do.
Sold.
Yeah, we don't need it. All right, here we go. Here we go,
baby. We're winning.
Oh, that music is intense. Dude, look.
Dude, it's
is no one gonna bid on it?
I swear if it goes.
Dude, no one wants it.
Sold.
All right, buddy. You own it again.
We got it for even less that time. It went for 54 the first time.
Dude,
It's
ridiculous.
Let's see what
their reserve was.
If it's the same, I'm gonna be pissed.
Bruh.
It was still 85.
You're not getting $85,000 for it, y'all.
It's owned by Geico. So how long can they just keep doing that? They
Right.
might never let it go unless it hits the reserve.
With freaking no interest of it. Like,
Yeah, they don't care. They might. I don't know what the rules on Copart are. I don't know if they can just do that for months until they get what they want, and then if they just see that it doesn't I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I mean, if you put 65 in and they take it, you paid 65 for it.
We'll do 60 this time, okay? Maybe they'll give us a counter, because they're allowed to counter offer.
Give them $60.
60 bucks. So 60, 1, 2, 3. We'll leave it like that.
Ooh, buddy.
I still don't even think they'll take that.
All right.
Because last time it was 55, so I upped it $5,000.
Right.
See what they say.
I bet you they're not even gonna reply.
No, they're gonna be like, just put it back up. So.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Dude, no one even bid on it.
Not a single person. At least one nobody bid on the last one either.
No,
so.
Has not been exciting. I thought we were gonna get in some bidding wars, but we'll keep trying.
Big oof.
Is what it is. See when it goes up again.
Geico, quit screwing with us. Just take the money.
We got a huge update on the Tesla Plaid. I thought for sure they were just going to throw out our counter offer. I put $60,000 in there, even though we won it for $54,000. The first go around, I stuck to that winning bid, and they just rejected it and relisted it. So I was hoping we would at least get some sort of response from the seller if we upped our bid a little more. And they ended up just accepting it flat out, even though this thing had an $85,000 reserve on it. They accepted $25,000 off their reserve. And we just won ourselves a 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid for 60 grand off Copart, plus some buyer fees. They're actually a lot more than I thought they were. So you guys might see some more ads in the future. But I promise you guys, this idea I have for this thing is going to be sick. Hopefully it works out. Can't believe we actually got this thing, but we have officially won the Plaid. So I got to get this thing paid for and figure out how we are going to go pick it up. Well, guys, I'm getting ready to head off to Atlanta, Georgia to go pick up this Tesla Plaid that we just won. At the time of filming this, it's currently 9 p.m. I just got back from Vegas after doing the stuff with the NSX. And you guys saw that didn't go so great. I'm not sure when you guys will see this clip because I'm probably going to show all of this probably even after sick week, but I have like 2 days to get Wago ready for sick week. I have zero time to waste here. And the Tesla Plaid is going to start obtaining lot fees after today, and I cannot find anyone to pick it up, so I just have to send it and go pick this thing up, or else the lot fees are gonna add up to be a lot, especially if we're gone for sick week in the Wago and stuff like that. Why it's busy getting the truck put together. So I really wish I could have came home and went right to bed, but we got the truck and trailer hooked up and we're picking ourselves up a Tesla Plaid. Let's get this knocked out. All right, after a 6.5 hour drive, I'm here at the Copart west of Atlanta. I just slept in the truck for a couple hours at a rest stop and got over here in the morning. I went ahead and scheduled my appointment inside. They just had to get some paperwork ready. They just texted me saying that they're ready for me to come in. So hopefully this process goes quick and we can get this thing picked up and heading back home. I am freaking beat, but I'm excited to see this thing. There it is. That's our Plaid. There she is. I had to throw a couple straps on this side real quick just to keep it from sliding off. She is completely bagged down. Definitely got hit real hard back here. But they did say it was a run and drive. Everything else appears to be okay. She's been sitting. She is dirty. We got ourselves a Tesla Plaid, guys. Got a flat tire back here. It's a little smushed up in the trunk. Doesn't look like anything major got hit. There's like a rear subframe right here. Looks like that's out of aluminum. No big cracks, nothing back here. Remember seeing Cleater's video of the Porsche. Just hopefully there's not too much more hidden damage. This thing's probably dead. I don't even know how you open this thing. It looks like they pulled off some of the plastics back here to get to some of the electronics. Hopefully that doesn't mean that something major got shut down and it wasn't working, but I don't know if there's like a crash sensor back here that puts the car in like a limp mode because it sensed to the wreck. But I mean, it's really not that bad. This is a little caved in. The hatch is obviously pretty messed up. Well guys, there it is. Our new Tesla Plaid with some slight rear end damage. But this was listed as a run and drive. It is completely dead right now. I was hoping to see if it would power up with the key, but she is done. There is no power. I had to crawl through the back hatch to get the door open because this was hit hard enough that the back latch doesn't work anymore. For the drive back, I had to get some straps on the back to hold that down because we don't want the air lifting that guy up. So I just threw a couple on there to be sure. But here she is, boys. Our new Tesla Plaid. I know a lot of y'all are maybe hating this right now. Boosted Boy's getting an EV, but I promise you guys, the long-term goal with this car is gonna be really cool if it works out the way I want it to. Might be a little while before we, start doing what I intend to do to the vehicle, but for right now, if we could at least get this thing running and driving, it would be a fun little parts runner. That is for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and head on back to the house. Got a long drive to get back, so that is our new Plaid, boys. I'm freaking pumped. Just hope it runs and drives okay, or else I'm gonna be pissed. Back in Florida. Before I went to bed last night, I went on Marketplace and I picked up just the standard 110 volt charger that these things come with because the car had no charger in it and we have no way of charging the car. And we have to charge the car to get it off the trailer because she's all the way back down and it's locked in park until you charge it up. So I was able to get up under the hood here last night as well. Just had to take a jump pack. You hook it up to these two wires right here. The hood pops. Since it's completely dead, we put the jump pack on the 12-volt battery that's in the car. So these do have a standard automotive 12-volt battery that powers a lot of the normal functionality in the car, and then it obviously has its huge 400-volt battery that powers the rest of the car. So we had to get that one powered up for it to even allow itself to start charging. So we got that hooked up, everything powered on inside the Tesla. We got it charging right here, and real quick, I'll be right back. I have to go grab the key, but we were able to get into the car. Everything looks like it works pretty good, and we let it charge overnight, and we're gonna see if we can get the bags to air up now and just make sure this thing looks like it's gonna function. But I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Just a little hit in the back, I think she's good to go.
Yep, I think this is our backup sick week vehicle, dude.
Yeah, dude, if Wago can't make it, I'll take the Plaid.
Hell yeah.
Dusty. We need to unhook the charger from the port. I'm moving.
Big fancy.
All the wheels coming out.
Oh shoot, buddy.
We got power steering. She's still aired down, right?
Yep. All right, air up, girl. You got it.
It's asking us to close the front too. I mean, on Copart it said it was a run and drive, saying that they could put it.
That's what they said about Cletus's car too.
So the Plaid is not wanting to go into drive right now. If I put my key on here and we pull the charging port out, she has about 50 miles worth of range. Tight fit on that guy. If we pull all that stuff out, we hop back in here, we can shut the door and the seat moves forward, the wheel comes up and out, the power steering works nice and easy, but we have some notifications on the dash here. We have supercharging unavailable. We have electrical system backup power unavailable. And then when I try to swipe it into drive here, it's not letting me do anything. And it gives me a warning. It says low voltage battery disconnected, reconnect the voltage battery. Connector on low voltage is not secure. Maybe it's just, it says push the connector tab back down until in place. Unable to drive, voltage supply too low. So let me see. Sounds like there might be something up with the connection to that low voltage battery. Hopefully that's all it is. Hopefully it's a simple fix. So I'm guessing this guy is our problem here. I went ahead and unplugged the low voltage battery plug. So this has a constant flow of 14 something volts going through it. I'm assuming that is to charge this one. Rich told me that the main battery from this car is actually what charges this battery right here. And it has been charging overnight, so maybe this just needs longer to fully charge up, or this unit right here might be bad because she's only showing me almost 4 volts right now. Whereas if I unplug this and stick it into this connector up here, it reads 14. So I don't know why it's only showing 4 volts. Something must be up with this unit right here because that is really dead. It says on the top of it right there, it's supposed to be a 12 volt battery supply. We are close here. I think it's not anything major. So I got the key. Yep, still unable to drive. Voltage supply too low. Definitely has to do with that battery. We can go right here too and go to service notifications, and it says everything wrong with it right now. So we just got unable to drive, low voltage battery disconnected. So it's so low that it's not even registering that battery, I guess, because the connector's obviously on there. Connector on low voltage battery not secured. Push connector tab down until locked into place. Low voltage battery disconnected. Air pressure in the tires are low. That passenger rear is completely flat. And then this electrical system backup. So it looks like, you know, all of these 4 right here are due to that battery in the front being dead. So I plugged the Plaid into the charger while I was gone. I pulled this little fire safety pin off of it and I was messing with it. And dude, I came back out and she aired up. The suspension came up. It looks like the bags must have filled. The compressor might have came on. I don't know if that means it's working, but we're definitely gonna try.
Drive it off the back of the trailer.
Unplug the...
It's unhooked. I think we gotta shut the front too, no?
Nope, still.
Unable.
Yep. It's definitely that little battery in the front.
Yep.
Yeah, it still doesn't let it go into neutral either. So before I even put a bid on this Tesla, I hit up Uncle Rich, Mr. Rich Rebuilds, and just asked him some basic questions. I noticed the car was bagged all the way down on the pictures on the listing, so I just wanted to make sure that that was normal and that there's nothing I should watch out for in a Tesla that has been wrecked. I just don't know anything about him. And he's been helping me along the way. But now that we actually have the car and it's still giving us a couple issues, I just wanted to give him another call and get his final opinion on like this low battery thing before I move forward and kind of go from there. Uncle Rich, what's up?
What's poppin', dude? What are you up to?
Just trying to get this Tesla working, man.
I hear you, man.
I'll get you updated real quick with where we're at. So we did get the car to air up. I messed with like the little fire safety pin and I unplugged it and the whole car like shut off on me. And then I plugged that back in, just left it charging, and then it's like the car did a reset and then the car aired up on the trailer.
Awesome.
It has a charge on it, but it's still not allowing us to drive.
So if you look under the hood of the Plaid, there should be a 12-volt battery under there that you might want to make sure that the voltage is off the snuff, because if it's too low, it's not going to let you do a lot of things. If it actually aired up is a really good sign. That means the compressors are working and the bags are at least holding air. How much charge do you have right now? What's your state of charge?
It's like close to half.
Okay.
On the car. It says it has over 100 miles of range.
Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, so you're plugging on a 110, right?
Yeah, it's been sitting for a couple days, just right into the 110.
Dude, that is probably charging at like. Wait, do you have an extension cord out there for it to get out there?
No, I have a little like RV parking deal outside, so it's going right to it. But it's only giving it like a couple miles worth of charge an hour.
Yeah, you're probably getting like 1 or 2 miles an hour, tops 3, no more than that.
Yeah, it's taking an eternity, but it does have power now, and everything seems to be working.
When you put it in and you get the key card, right? Do you have a key card or an actual fob? The actual key. You put the key on the pillar. Once you get in and you put the key in the center console, what does it say when you try to drive?
It will give me these warnings about the low power battery, and it just says unable to drive. And I think we've narrowed it down to that little battery being the problem.
Yeah, so basically that 12-volt battery controls a lot in the car. It controls something in the main battery pack called the contactors. And the contactors are 2 little devices. They're redundant. But what they do is once they close, it allows all the high voltage from the battery to go through the car. And the 12-volt battery underneath the hood is what controls all that. So if that has a low state of charge, because it's been sitting at the auction yard probably for a little while at least, then it's not going to let you do that. If you want to be cheap like me, which is I would take the battery out of the Tesla, maybe put it on a trickle charger, make sure it gets to the full 12 volts, and then try to put it back in the car. I would recommend, honestly, maybe getting a new 12-volt battery, but if you're anything like me, you want to work what you have.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what we can do, but I just wanted to see if that's something that was kind of common on them, or if that is most likely what's causing it before I go and buy one, because they're like $300 to $600 depending on where you get them.
No. I'm not about that life either.
Yeah, we pulled it out and it was only reading 3.8 volts from the battery itself. And I don't know if there's any saving that one.
I mean, you might. If you leave it on a lithium charger for long enough, just make sure you have a lithium-rated battery charger. Leave it on there for a while, put it in repair mode. It might bring it back to life.
Okay.
So fingers crossed.
All right, guys. A Tesla Plaid has been on the trailer here for over a week, and she did not run and drive when I picked her up, unfortunately, because it sat for so long and it was completely dead. It does not move because it's giving us a warning for the low power battery being not connected or the voltage just being too low. And that is this guy right here. So after 2021, Tesla started putting these lithium ion 12-volt batteries in them. They're actually like 15, 16 volts once they're fully charged. And before this battery, they just had a regular automotive style 12-volt battery that you could just get it like O'Reilly's. But now they got their fancy smart batteries. There's like a circuit board in here. There's extra little pins in here that are just keeping an eye on the voltage and the amps and all that, you know, technological battery stuff that I don't know about. But it's a smart battery now, so we can't just plop in a normal 12-volt car battery and trick the car into working. So I had to order another one because this one was completely dead. I tried to put it on a lithium ion charger and save it, but it's only reading 3.5 volts, and I think she's just cooked from sitting out in the field and dying. And it's a little guy, so that guy's dead. And I talked to Rich Rebuilds. He said that it's pretty common those guys go out, so I went ahead and ordered a new one. And this guy finally just came in today. These little guys are pretty pricey. Spent a few $100 on this thing, and we're gonna plug this thing in, and hopefully the Tesla will move after this, because I'll be pumped. If there's another issue, I'm gonna be pretty sad, honestly. But I think this should do it. So I'm gonna plug this guy in there and see if this thing wants to move under its own power. Come on, baby. Oh, now it says closed trunk.
Oh no.
But will it work? Oh! Oh, it's gonna work.
Dude, it's making noises. Hold on. Let's see it. Oh, let's go!
Yes, dude. She's alive. Okay, just launch it.
Yeah, you need a hard left.
Dude.
Shoo, buddy.
See if it goes in reverse.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, dude, the reverse camera still works, even though the back hatch is all messed up. It's a little blurry. I don't know how to put it in park. Oh, there we go. Okay, we gotta hook it up to the truck and get this thing off. I am so freaking pumped that this thing moves. We just went ahead and got the trailer pulled out here, and we pulled this right rear tire off because it was flat. It looks like it had some rocks and stuff that kind of dug into the bead, and it looks like the tire debeaded from the wheel. So we got that off. It looks like we'll be able to air the tire back up and make it work. But if you look in here, it looks like there's nothing majorly damaged. You know, you got the rear like subframe, K-member, whatever you want to call it, up under here. All cast aluminum, it looks like. But we inspected it pretty good in here. Nothing appears to be out of place, no cracks. Everything looks good, guys. Literally just this crumple right here on that frame rail and the back being squished in, but that's about it. I think we'll get this tire on there and she's ready to rip. There it goes. Thing even came with the Pilot Sports. Ready to rip, dude.
You gonna go launch it or what?
I'll launch it right here, first thing.
First drive.
I think second it's off the trailer, point it that way, and
Launch it.
I mean, maybe check the brakes first.
Perfect.
All right, drag race mode. Stomp on it.
Oh. The one taillight that works.
This is gonna be a bad idea.
All right, we're going to freaking lunch.
Dude, this thing rips.
Dude,
You know,
I'm
pull it
so
up here
pumped.
more.
It's crazy how it knew it was in grass and it just wouldn't let it go full blast. And the second it was on the pavement, she was full tilt. Get her all cleaned up.
Yeah, look at that.
So gross. Been sitting for months. Oh, it's going into drag strip mode.
Oh, dude, here
How
we
to
go.
launch.
Oh, shoot, dude.
Not ready yet.
Here we go.
Not ready. Preparing. Oh, look, the front's sinking. Feel it?
Yep.
Feel the front lowering?
Oh, look at it squat in the front. Oh my god! Dude! That is so fast. Oh my god.
Oh, it's ready to launch. You ready?
Yep. Oh,
We went Plaid mode. Did you see the screen?
dude, that was sick.
Oh, dude.
This thing is gonna be insane, bro.
I gotta take it down the street.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
This thing is so sick.
Ready?
Yep. This thing is a unit,
Dude,
bro.
that was 60 right there.
Crap.
Oh my god.
This thing friggin' moves.
Dude, that was 70.
That is so nuts. It does it so effortlessly.
It almost feels slow, but then you look at how fast we're going. Yeah. So cool how it sees like the trash cans on the side of the road. It sees people, speed limit signs, all kinds of technology. Look at that, 2 trash cans, 2 trash cans. I don't know how it knows.
Pretty wild.
Oh my god!
That was 80. Woo. 80 mile an hour, bro.
Whoa!
63. I just ordered the low power battery off eBay and stuck her in there, and then she fired right up.
Dude, that thing is clean, man. It's clean.
Dude, we got her all shined up, and it actually looks pretty good. I don't feel bad to do what we want to do to it.
Dude, you got the deal of the century on this car.
Do you think we got a good deal on this thing?
I think you did well, because that tub, dude, that's nothing. You could cut that out.
Yeah.
And put it in one if you want.
This
That's
is
nothing.
all it is right here.
Dude, that's it?
Yeah. Okay.
They totaled it over that, dude. That's $140,000 car originally. $130,000
Yeah.
originally. They totaled it for that.
Well, I think what did it is this subframe or frame rail right here buckled a little bit right here,
Yeah.
and then it also tweaked the quarter. It actually buckled the quarter some as well.
Yeah.
So,
Even still, man.
but dude, it's not bad.
Tesla did the right thing. Those frame rails, I believe, are removable.
Yeah, they bolt in.
Yeah, it looks like they just bolt right up.
It looks like they bolt right in. So you replace that rail and call it a day, man. But I'm pumped for you guys. I'm excited to see this thing rip.
Once again, thank you, Rich. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and yeah, after talking to you, I'm really excited I got this thing. I think it's gonna be sweet. I mean, it's already working, so that's a plus.
I'm pumped for you, man. Anytime, boss. Of course. Let me know how it goes.
Hell yeah, it's definitely good to have an Uncle Rich around, for sure.
Yeah. When it's done, I'm gonna see it in person. Mark my word, I want to see this thing.
Rich knows some of the secrets we're doing to this thing, so when it gets done, he's definitely gonna have to come check it out.
Awesome, man.
Well, guys, there is our new Tesla Plaid, straight off Copart. And don't worry, we're still gearheads at heart. We're not gonna turn into an EV channel or anything like that, but I had this awesome idea, and I think you guys are going to love it when it actually comes to life. And if it works, hopefully it all goes to plan, because it's just a thought I had, and it's just something I wanted to try. So we got ourselves a freaking Plaid. These things are crazy. It is so fun. And in the next video, I think we're gonna see if we can do something about the rear end here, get it a little less smushed and make it somewhat drivable. But for this video, that is gonna do it, guys. It was a long process to get this thing, but it's finally here, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.